Everybody, welcome to the world famous Sipping Den and to Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John, and I do everything on this channel, if you're new here, that has anything to do with alcohol. I do it all. And if that isn't enough, and it is, I do a famous Sunday morning coffee review, and I do everything that has anything to do with coffee, right? The greatest beverages on earth, right here. And what do I like to say? It's a mega mall for alcohol. And coffee too. And that means you're at the mall, everything's here. You don't have to, analogy would be to drive around looking for all these different reviews when you're here. Now how do you see them? What do you mean you're here? You just go to the playlist, because it's the most up-to-date and extensive playlist on YouTube, but it's not intimidating, because I have categorized it, subcategorized it, and made it so easy. And all you got to do is go to the playlist, click on it, and there they all are. Just find what interests you, and boom. And if that isn't enough, every single video I do is pinned, because I always put a link to what I'm reviewing. And I get specific. In this case, I'm not just reviewing beer. I'm viewing pumpkin beer. And of course, I have a pumpkin playlist, a pumpkin beer playlist, right? It's on the first comment. You just click on it. You see all the pumpkin beers. A lot of pumpkin beers. Read the titles, click on the ones you're interested in. Beautiful. And all I ask for, and this is important, it's as important as everything I just told you, is a sub. And let me tell you something. I do all these reviews, and I'm the only one in the world that can do it. And to keep it fair to the other YouTubers, and everybody knows this, I do it with half my taste buds tied behind my back. Can't answer anything. Now, Southern Tier Brewing Company, PUMKING. I've done a couple Southern Tier pumpkin beers. Imperial Pumpkin Ale. Pumpkin pie in a glass, they all say that. Let's see. 8.6% ABV, just reading what's on here now. Ale with pumpkin and natural flavor. Well, let's take a peek. There it is. What do you think of it? It's, quote unquote typical, right? All right. So, what is this Southern Tier you talk about, you say? Well, here's a little something on it, because it's good to know, instead of just getting the beer, a little bit about the brewery, about what's going on. Right? It isn't going to kill you. Since our humble beginnings, Southern Tier Brewing Company has grown into an industry leader and world-class brewery. See, that's interesting. As demand has grown over the years, Southern Tier has expanded to a 110-barrel Steinecker brew house. Surrounding the brew house is the packaging hall with keg, bottle, and production lines, as well as our ever-growing farm of fermenters and state-of-the-art brewing quality lab. Pretty standard right there. From our wildly innovative founder, Finn DeMink, who's still a daily inspiration to the new generation of brewers who share our pursuit of what's next. We keep honing and creating the creative edge of brewing discovery. Our brewing team utilizes a 2-barrel and 25-barrel system for smaller batches to test new and cutting-edge ideas. Many of these beers are available in our tap rooms. I'd like to go hit that tap room. At the brewery, where is this brewery? Where? It's in Lakewood, New York. See, that's important. There is not one, but 2 tap rooms. The empty pint houses out-of-this-world dishes and house-smoked meats, while the colander overlooks the gorgeous Steinecker brewhouse. Adjacent to all of this is our indoor/outdoor seasonal patio, warm weather performance stage, and Stones course. Just up the lane is our 45,000 square foot warehouse and logistics facility, and of course the distillery. All of this landscape of liquid love sits on naturally wooded campus that includes several acres of wetland preserve for our resident waterfowl, ducks, geese, etc. Now we go and we look on this for the beers, and then I find it, click on that bad boy, see if we can quickly find PUMKING. Yes, right here. Now, This gives you some good information, hopefully, on pumpkin. And what does it say? 8.6% ABV, availability August to October. Yes, seasonal. Color deep copper. Fermentation, ale yeast, 2 varieties of hops, 2 varieties of malts, pumpkin and spices. All right, so there's real pumpkin in here. Aroma, pumpkin, pie spices, buttery crust, vanilla, roasted pecans. All right, so it's supposed to smell like a pumpkin pie, right? Flavor, malty sweetness, vanilla, clove, allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, pie crust. Bitterness, moderate, 30 IBUs, body, medium light. Serving temperature 42 and cellaring 35 to 40 degrees, always dark and upright. Tells you a lot of information, all right? Appreciative of that. Let's get this baby, whoa, in a glass. And of course, I use my perfect glass for Halloween, right? A skull glass. It's the perfect glass. All right. Smoke coming out of this sucker. And there's the color. They all seem to be a orange sort of hue. I'm Feeny. You Feeny? Never mind. All right. Ooh, I smell it from here. It smells pretty good. If I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. And if you watch all these unbelievably great and fascinating pumpkin pie beer reviews, you'll hear me say a lot that they smell like pumpkin pie. And that's don't always taste like it. They don't always taste like it. But a lot of times they smell like it. And I'll give them 50% for that, because I sit here and smell this all day. Just the best way to describe it. Pumpkin pie. With underlying beer. Cheers, my wonderful friends. A little bit like pumpkin pie. More like the ingredients of pumpkin pie, but somehow not like pumpkin pie exactly. It's not melded like you would smell the pie. You kind of can pick them out. More of a spicy. The nutmeg, the cinnamon, the vanilla. Yeah, I'm not getting the crust. I know it's hard to do, but I'm just saying. It's not like eating a pumpkin pie. It's close, but not exactly, and it's extremely hard to do because very few people have been able to do that. Blindfolded, you'll know it's pumpkin. And I guess that's all that matters. It's not pure potpourri, which I hate, like taking potpourri and boiling it in water and drinking it. That would be terrible. It does have some pumpkin to it. It's just not melded together into a pie. You can kind of pick out the different ones. That's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's a thing that you can decide. I don't rate beers. I describe them and let you decide if that sounds like something you like, right? What do you care if I say it's a 1 or a 10 or an A or a B? Okay, I tell you what it tastes like. I talk about it a little bit, and you make your own decision based on that. All right? We trust you. We know. You know how to do it. So that's this beer. Got a cool name. I like Pumpking. Pumpking. Not pumpkin. Pumpking. P-U-M-K-I-N-G. I have done some other Southern tier of pumpkin beers. I have done many styles of beers, stouts, ales, everything else. Check it out. Very simple. First comment. You're going to make a comment. Thumbs up. You're going to subscribe if you haven't. Then you're going to hit that pumpkin beer playlist, because you're obviously interested in pumpkin beers, and then you're going to be so fascinated you're going to hit the real playlist, and we're become damn good friends because you're going to be here a lot, and I can't say I blame you. I'm here a lot too. I'm in my world famous sipping den. I'm going to finish sipping this beer, and I'll see you all in the next one.